is the way the internet seems to have evolved. And I mean, I'm no expert in this, but I'm sort of giving this from my perspective and what I've seen it happen. Back in 2004, Lonnie Prophet ran for sheriff in this county. He was probably one of the first local candidates to use the internet and set up a website. This is the last page of his, and this is from the 2008 election. And Lonnie did a great job with that. He used email. That was the only thing that was really available at that point. And he did a really good job of going across party lines and getting elected sheriff of Johnson County, and then that went again the next time. The next candidates that have started to use back what Lonnie did were some of the city council candidates. Bill Hope at Coralville used one successfully last year. He really turned his more into a blog than he did a website. He was updating it every day, as you can see there on October 31st, had a happy and safe Halloween, and was keeping up with what was going on. If something happened at a city council meeting and he was there, he would put that up on his blog. That's sort of, back into the dark ages now, and that was just last November. And then that brings us up to today, and I tried to be politically correct and choose somebody from each party. And this is Governor Branstad's website that he's doing right now. As you can see up at the top, he has Flickr, Facebook, Twitter, and I can't remember what the last one is. Oh, it's just his website. But you can click on any of these and go right to his Twitter page, right to his Facebook page. And a lot of the candidates have started using that. Also, Governor Branstad, like a lot of the candidates right now, are posting on a video almost every day. They're using the video on that and YouTube rather than paying the money to go to KCRG or KWWL or KGAN, because they can send that out over email and it's not costing them anything. Whereas a 30-second commercial on Channel 9 is probably going to run you a minimum of $3,500. When I started getting involved with blogging, a friend of mine has a blog called Political Commentary. This is a young woman who lives in the Kansas City area, and I'm going to talk a lot about Kansas City. That seems to be the hotbed of political media in the state of Missouri, and I've got a lot of friends down there. Molly Teichman started Political Commentary, and she was just a stay-at-home mom, starting to blog and starting to write. She ended up being one of the official bloggers at CPAC that just happened last month at Conservative Political Action Committee conference. And then from this, she actually has gone out and she is on web TV. She has her own mom TV show, which is called Political Commentary, and she is also on something that's called Radio for Conservatives, RFC.com. Actually has 3 programs on that she does. In talking about blogs and just political blogs in general, this one happened to make some news. Excuse me, on Smart Girl Politics, I forgot. This is one of the blogs that's coming on where you can build on and sort of connect with people. This, the Lafayette County Republicans, this is actually the website for the Lafayette County Central Committee. It's not only their newsletter announcing when they're having their meeting, when they're having their spaghetti supper, all of that sort of thing, but Kay Hofstetter, who writes this, is also a local journalist, and she'll put current events on there. About in November it was, they had put a picture of a billboard that was up in Great Valley, Missouri, just off of Interstate 70. It was radical. It said, it was, how can I put this? It was encouraging civil disobedience. We'll just leave it at that. Well, this got picked up from some of the other blogs, both on the right and the left, and a lot of media started hyping up about it. Well, about 3 weeks ago, Kay was contacted by the Glenn Beck Show and actually went on air because the story was that the Lafayette County Republicans had put up this billboard and they were endorsing it. It wasn't even in Lafayette County, it was in Jackson County, which is the next one over. So she was on the air with Glenn Beck talking about it. So you can see what the extent of these blogs has been. Here in Johnson County, our Republican committee, we have a pretty vanilla, I guess, website, that announces certain things that are happening. Lafayette County Republicans. This has been picked up not only by the Missouri GOP, but by the RNC as an example of a really good way to get your word out with that. So with that, that brings me to my blog that I started writing a few months ago, called Reluctant Revolutionary. This just sort of came about from me Twittering, talking to other people on Facebook, meeting other bloggers at other conferences and things like that, and actually my husband getting tired of me yelling at the television, so he just seemed to think that maybe I could do better by channeling my energies toward my computer screen. So anyway, so that's pretty much where I am with these things. Hey, I guess we're going to have questions and answers later. Okay, thank you.